Okay, so hello everybody. I know I haven't did a video in a long time. That was because I was waiting for something big to happen before I did one, I guess, and nothing big really happened over the past month and some other than just last weekend here, just a bunch of small things, but not enough to do a video on, in my opinion. What has happened? Some good things. Went shopping with Paula one day and she was looking through a store and it was about time I got a new sweater anyways, so I was looking for one. And I walked to the back of the store and what do you know? There's a Vancouver University hoodie sitting on the table in the back, only one left, and it was my size. How awesome is that? And it was a curling one too, but nobody knows here what curling is, so it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, so I bought that. What else? Went to some beautiful waterfalls and stuff, and was kind of cool about the rivers here for what I've noticed. It's more like the riverbed. In Canada, it tends to be more like gravel and just loose rocks and big rocks and dirt and stuff here. Where we went here, it's all bedrock. Like it's just a flat surface the whole way. There's no gravel, nothing at all. So yes, that was kind of different. We also went just for a little hike back up in the mountains right around there, and we found like an old guy with an axe, and I guess we were trespassing on his land, walking through the middle of his land, but he didn't care. He was nice about it, and like the people I was with had some kids, and they said next time we come out here we'll come and we'll plan for like the kids to go on a donkey ride and then we'll pay you. And that's how the old people are. They're like, no, we don't want any money. We'll take the kids for the ride, but we don't want anything from money-wise, gift-wise, I guess. Nothing in return. So that's kinda really good. I don't know how other people would be like that in Canada. I guess lots would, but I know lots would be pretty greedy too. I learned how to play okay with some friends. It's a, I don't know if you want to call it a board game. It's a game with tiles, like domino tiles, but yeah, I'll teach people who want to learn when I come back. It's pretty fun. I like it. I also like tavla, which is another Turkish game. In English, it's backgammon. And I've never seen the game before I came here, but my host dad taught me how to play it. And now me and Paula usually go out and play it pretty regularly. And unfortunately, she beat me yesterday for the first time, which is not awesome. But what do you do, I guess? I got my candy shipment in from Canada. And that was 3 boxes of candy there. I took lots of it to school. All the guys liked beef jerky, none of the girls did. And one of the girls made a joke that it was pork, like pig, and they don't eat that here. And they all gave me like crazy faces. And I thought it was pretty funny, but they wouldn't eat it until I reassured them that the animal went moo. Then pig sounds, I won't do those, but yeah, they were pretty shocked at first. Everybody here loved wagon wheels. Everybody I gave one to absolutely adored it. They don't, it's so soft and fluffy, I guess. Like most of their stuff, anything that's sweet like that isn't that soft and marshmallow fluffy. And yeah, that went well. I also went 3 weekends ago, I went to the Hittite people museum. They were like a civilization, like one of the first ones on Earth, with like between 5 and no, like 2 and 3,000 BC, so like 5,000 years ago. There's lots of pictures on Facebook. I think I have an album of 200 or something. Um, Very cool things, lots and lots of pottery and jewelry and stuff, but thinking it's that old is pretty amazing. We went, yeah, to like an open air museum. It wasn't nothing special like the open air one, but the artifacts in the museum were pretty beautiful. Last weekend, this past weekend, like over Christmas, me and 18 other exchange students in my district went to a place called Cappadocia. You can look through my pictures. The album's Cappadocia in the Underground City, I believe. And you can Google it. Very, very, very beautiful place. What they did, I guess, was the mountains there. Like once you get past the hard outer layer of mountain, it's all a soft inside, and so you can like dig it out, and there's houses and stuff, and like it's just houses everywhere, holes and stores. That's all their buildings would have been back then, and those are also from the Hitachi to more present era. There is churches and stuff like Christian churches, so that they say that like when they adopted Christianity here, they also went back and dug out some churches and stuff, so that's pretty neat. Yeah, and so that was Friday, and then Saturday we went to a bunch of places, like so many places. The first thing we did though was those who wanted to go hot air ballooning could, and I decided to, and it was awesome. I actually just finished uploading the hot air balloon videos, so if you want you can go watch those. The first one's kind of boring, but it's very beautiful sights, I guess. But the second one is where we have our little crash landing per se, and yeah, it was very fun. What happened was the wind picked up like crazy while we were up there, and when he tried to put us down, the wind would always take our balloon, and there was always power lines or like cliffs or something, so he had to go back up. And he finally just put it down once, and the wind, as you can see in the videos, the wind dragged us for probably 200-300 meters, and before the cart actually flipped over. But yeah, I thought the landing positions were kind of dumb before we actually had to test them and use how effective they were, and they work. So follow your hot air balloon instructors, guys. Yeah, it was quite fun. I don't know if the trip would have been worth the money if it wasn't for the crash. I miss adrenaline so bad, and all my family and real friends will know like how much I use, or how often I get adrenaline, I guess, and it really is addicting, and I really miss it. And so that gave me a little bit, and it was very, very fun after 4 months of lacking it. What else did we do? After that, we went to some museums, and we climbed a big hill, and it's all pictures on Facebook. We also went to a pottery museum, and there's some kids made pottery on here too. The only 2 or 3 kids got to go, but that's also from the Hitachi period. And yeah, like he has a spinning table for pottery, but there's no electricity. It's all like on wheel bearings, and that thing goes forever. Like you start spinning it and let it go, and it like never stops. I don't know what it is, how crazy the bearings are, but it's quite amazing. Yeah, the guy, when he was done, showed us a jug like this that was bigger. It was maybe this high, but the exact same shape and form, and he dropped it on the ground and it didn't break, and he guaranteed you that you couldn't break it. So me and Steven, he's another Canadian, we went in and bought like these jugs because everything was 70% off to us, so these were only like 10 liras a piece, so like around $5. And we went outside, and I dropped mine, and it, as you can see, it didn't break. But he, after being guaranteed he couldn't break it, he went outside and he threw it at the ground, and it shattered into pieces. And it was the funniest thing ever, just because we all had the mentality that you could do whatever with it and nothing would happen. And yeah, it was so funny when that happened. I just bought this little fancy jug here. This was like 60 lira, but as you can see the engravings and stuff on it, it's pretty beautiful. 60 liras, that's with the 1/3 price, so it's regularly like 180 liras, I guess, for just this little thing. And they do come in big sets and stuff, and you can see some of the artwork here. Yeah. And yeah. But they also have ones of these, like huge ones, like huge circles, and you put them around your arm, and then pouring wine, you just like roll it around your shoulder to pour. And they were pretty cool, but I think they were like over 400 lira a piece, so that's a bit out of size and money for what I'm going to use it for. And where else did we go? We also went to a rock art shop, maybe you could call it. The guy did a demonstration. He cut the rock and then put it on the lathe, and these rocks are all mineral rocks from Turkey. They come in blue, green, black, and white, I think. Just from different depths in the floor of the Turkish ground. And he did that, and he whipped out, like they sell eggs for 10 lira a piece or something, little rock eggs, and he whipped one of those out in like 3 minutes, but like it's all out of rock. It was pretty amazing. I ended up buying this cup for 40 lira here. It's very beautiful. You can't really get the full appreciation of it from the video, but like you can see the grains of the rock in it and everything. And yeah, they had a huge gallery shop of all stone artifacts that they make like this, like elephant sets and full tea sets that you can buy with the spoons and the plates and the cups, and they were pretty perfect, but a little out of my price liking range. They had pipes and clocks and everything, and then they also made jewelry there, and they had a huge jewelry shop, and that was crazy expensive, but I know why. It was very beautiful. I liked it quite a bit. What else? Yeah, we ended up going to tons of places that day. That night it was Christmas. Was it Christmas Day night? Yeah, no, it was Christmas Eve that night, and we went to a belly dancing show, and unfortunately I didn't check and my memory's full, so I only got like a 1.5 minute long video out of a 3-hour dance show, and that's all I got on camera. But I'm sure some other kids have it. I just gotta find them. Yeah, it was very good. I liked it. For the other exchangers watching this, you know what part I liked the most. And but she was a little old. And yeah, what else? Sunday we went to an underground city, I guess you can call it. It was the Warriors town, and they actually had like stone doors and everything in this place, and it was 8 stories deep, so it was like crazy deep. And it was very tight, very small. I forgot my belt that day, so that really sucked. Kinda only had one hand free because I had to hold my pants up the whole time. And so yeah, go find my Facebook profile page and you can see my videos there. If not, YouTube My Turkey Time, and you can see the rest of my videos there. I think that's all I have for you right now. My next big trip is at the end of January, and yeah. So yeah, have a good day, everybody. Lots of love.